to go! It's time to go!
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Claude and the Bansters. Hope you're well. What is going on here? We're trying to go live on mic. It's saying we're live, but it's only me on it. Why is it only me on it?
Oh, that's all right. As long as they got you on there, don't worry, Terry. Don't worry.
Hopefully it will. Hopefully it will work out in a minute. But hello, everyone. Welcome to Claude and the Bansters. Welcome. Hope you're all well. This is our Bayern Munich versus who is it? Claude, who are they playing?
Düsseldorf.
Düsseldorf. They're playing Düsseldorf. In the Bundesliga. What's that, mate?
I think it's a top v bottom battle list. I think towards the bottom half of the league, and Bayern, of course, clear at the top. And could they go a lot closer to their another title? And very impressive so far. They dug out. They soaked up the pressure in the first half and just took over the game in the second half against Dortmund, and they're looking very much on for the title now. I think they are now 7 clear, are they, at the moment? 7 clear, if I'm not mistaken.
We've got it there, Claude.
7 clear. We have how many games left? It's
6 games, I think it is, Claude. 6
games to go. 6 games to go. So I think today will be another win. Today will get them over virtually there and done and dusted. So it should be a good game to watch, and looking forward to it.
Just big up Melina. I hope you're well. She said, big up Terry. The audio and video is clear, but I can only see Terry on mic. And Keddy says, same here. I don't know why it's doing that. Bear with me a second. If I get the teams up.
They do say I've only got a face for radio. They're all right there. I think
If I If I get the team quickly, Claude, you quickly go through it and I'll just get onto what mic and see what's going on here. The starting lineup for the game, yeah?
Oh, you're leaving me with the teams with the pronunciation. Hold on, it's we got Norwich in goal, Pavard, Hernandez, Alaba, Davis, Kimmich, Guzika, Coman, Muller, Gnabry, and Lewandowski in for Bayern Munich. I've got a feeling the Düsseldorf team is going to be a bit harder to pronounce. So let me get my German dictionary out, shall I? We've got Zimmerman in goal. Is hold on, let's have a look at this. It's dark. You darkened that up on that thing. I don't know why it's darkened on the goalkeeper. Anyway, Zimmerman, Bosov, Jurgensen, Hoffman, Gillason, Karaman, Morales, Stiga, Formy, and Schnitzli. Anyway, I'm not going to go through the subs because we're all night. The Bayern Munich have got quite a strong team there. That Kimmich, what a goal the other night. Was it the other game? Dortmund? What a goal that was, by the way.
I just want to big up everyone in the chat room who's joined us, our regulars. Thank you very much for joining us. We've got Alex saying, evening, Claude. How are you doing, fella?
Hello, Alex. How are you?
We've got Seamus. Big up, Seamus. Hope you're well, mate. He said, big up, everyone. Sorry, won't be able to make it on for the stream. Take care, everyone. No, thanks for joining us anyway, Seamus.
Yeah, right.
Omar. Evening, lads. Big up, Claude and Terry.
Thank you very much, Omar. That's very nice of you. Thank you so much. Hello, Brian, on the Arsenal podcast. Thank you very much, Brian. At the moment, Ryan, he's asked me to go on. At the moment, Ryan, after all this what's been going on, attack on me when I'm going on people's channel. I'm going to just stay off I'm just going to concentrate on mine for the moment, but I will eventually come on your channel one day, mate. But at the moment, I just want to just concentrate on my own channel because I just don't want to get involved in any more wars or fights with anyone. I'm just here to do my own channel at the moment. My lovely people that I have got, I want to give them all my attention. My people that come on here and support me, and I want to give them my attention at the moment.
Can we just say that obviously Claude did go on Terry's channel yesterday, but I just want to say the amount of love that Claude got in the comments on Terry's channel and on Google, I just want to thank you all and say thank you. Obviously, you know, some stuff's gone on, but it's all love here. So, you know, there's nothing coming back from us. So that's it, basically. Liam, how you doing, mate? He said, evening, lads. How you doing?
As I was saying, I just want to say, I just want to give my best for the people I care more, and the people that I care more are the people that are on here every day and come and watch my channel and are always part of the chat. They are the people I care about, no one else.
Exactly. Liam, how you doing, mate? He said, evening, lads. Saddam, well, it's the first time I've seen you. Sorry, it's Sadar. I think that's how you pronounce it. Sorry. Welcome to our chat room, mate. He's put hi, Claude.
Hello,
Sadar. Honest Claude.
Thank you, Claude. Thank you.
Mr. Arsenal podcast. All right, Terry and Claude. Hope you're okay. Ignore the idiots. Thanks, mate. No problem. One Arsene Wenger. I just found out that Firmini is apparently worth 20 billion. Well, why ain't he buying Arsenal?
Yeah. Someone told me he's even worth more than that, but I don't know how he's made all that money. What he's done to make that much money, but incredible.
Nicholas, first time I think I've seen you in the chat and all. Hope you're well. We said hi. Nicholas said good vibes. No content. Mark G said we love you, Claude.
Thank you very much.
Claude, Dominic, how you doing, mate? First time I think I've seen you. Neil said, Claude, you're a ledge, mate.
That's kind of a bit too far, though.
We love Claude and support your channel. Thank you very much. Appreciate that.
And we appreciate anyone that supports the channel. We always appreciate. Yeah.
Exactly.
Thank you, Gunnar Stanislav, for 1886. Thank you very much for that as well. And he's got the cannon in the right direction as well. That's brilliant. Chadwick, how are you? How are you, mate? Another nice guy.
Bertram. Big up to Bertram. He's a fantastic person. I see your comments, mate. Well done. Thank you very much. We appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
Yes, don't worry, Claude. You're the real deal,
man. Thank you for all your support, by the way, and all the support I got overnight. And thank you all for that. I do really appreciate it. You know, I know there's hate, but you get that in this business. You get love and hate, and you've got to balance it out and take it. But the love has been fantastic. Thank you so much.
Grant Roberts has said, evening, guys. Evening, mate. Hope you're well. Arsenal 942, Wag1, Claude and Terry. James has said, if Louise leaving Arsenal this summer, Claude?
Looks like it. He's talking about Benfica, isn't he? So, which I find amazing when he's still under contract at Arsenal, but there we go. It looks like we might have to get another experienced centre-half in. I wouldn't want to play... I wouldn't wish to play Mustafi on Saliba or the other one, or Socrates on Saliba. I wouldn't want to play one of them on him. Anyway, we'll see. Jack, big up, mate. Thank you, Jack.
Don't think I've seen you before either, Jack, so big yourself up and thanks for coming over, mate.
Always welcome. New people always welcome. The more
Kuram has put, Terry, you watching UFC later? Who you betting on, Woodley or Burns? I may do. Let's see how many people we can get to come over and watch us. Wants to do a live watch along.
Is that one, Terry?
Yes, one again. Late night, yeah. Woodley. I'm going Woodley, mate. All day long, Woodley. That's who my money's on. No context, Marcus, but Claude talks facts. I love how he doesn't let his expectations for Arsenal slip, unlike other fans.
Yeah, we've all got different opinions, and it just they need to be respected. Always showing you guys support. You just thank you very much.
That's the wrong one.
Chadwick's always showing you great support. Thank you very much. Thank you. And I will come on eventually on your podcast. And at this moment, I just want to concentrate on mine because I just don't want to get involved in arguments with people and all this. Anyway, but thank you anyway thank you for asking me on anyway. It's very nice of you.
Yeah, as it says, what's the forfeit, guys? Well, we still haven't come up with one yet. So during this show, let us know and we'll pick the best one. Go on, call Chadwick.
Have you got those teams that we put up for next season? The Arsenal teams.
Oh well, yeah, I've got them. Yeah. We could talk about them after. Yeah. We've got Chadwick. He's got a super chat here. He said, "How excited are you two for the 17th? Can't wait, Chadwick."
I cannot wait, man. I can't wait to see that. Even if it's empty, I can't wait to see a ball. And anyone that says no, it's empty, they're lying because they want it. Everyone wants to see it back. All these people have been going on about, oh no, it's not safe. I don't want to see football back. They are the ones now wanting it back because we're fed up sitting in here doing nothing. 10 weeks. It's like a whole end of season, isn't it? We've been through. It's 12 weeks normally, isn't it, between seasons. Are we going to have another 12 weeks in between again? For the next one. I wonder what they're going to do about that because there will be a break, won't there? Because they have to do that, But
exactly,
interesting because they've got to have I suppose they'll have to do the playoffs as well for the Premier League as well. That's got to come in, isn't it, as well? So that's
exactly, mate. Exactly. Big up Craig from Anfield Agenda. He's in our hot mic chat saying, "What's up, lads? Hope you're all having a nice weekend." Craig,
how are you, Craig? Love. Not long to go, Craig, where you can actually lift that trophy, mate, and you did well-deserved trophy. And let's hope you can get it before another outbreak, and then we will have to cancel it altogether. So let's hope they can get it over the line before all that, because they deserve it. Come on, let's be honest. They've absolutely smashed it this year, and they absolutely smashed it.
Without a shadow of a doubt, Liverpool have been absolutely fantastic this year. Totally deserve it. I think they're 2 wins away, ain't they? 6 points from actually confirming.
It might be 1 win away if we
smash City. That'd be nice. Who knows? I was just about to say that about Chadwick when he said, "How excited are you?" I mean, come on, we're really excited. And how would that be topped off? It would be topped off if Arsenal absolutely smashed Man City, wouldn't they? Do you know what I mean? How good would that be to start us rolling straight away? Do you know what I mean? On the front foot, it'd be absolutely fantastic. Before we go on to any more comments, I just want to tell everyone, please go and download Hot Mic from the App Store and Google Play Store. Once you've downloaded it, use our code, put it in CBS 301. That signs you up to our channel. It's all free, don't cost anything. And once you're there, you can go over to the game and you can sync up your phone to your app, and then you can listen to Claude and the Bansta's commentary instead of, I don't know, Steve McManaman or Michael Owen or anything like that. So do please help us by going over and signing up to Hot Mic, using our code CBS 301, and then you'll be able to listen to our commentary, especially when we do live watch-alongs in the future with the Arsenal Man City game coming up, UFC, boxing, and any other games that we do. So please go over and download that. And also, it's very important for us and to our shoes, if you can just like and share every video, that will push our channel and help us going in the right direction. We would really appreciate that. I think, as it might come back to me yet? No. Anfield Agenda says, I'm good, lads. I'm looking forward to seeing the Premier League back again. Yes, please. Smash City. You beat City, we beat Everton, and boom. Now, look, I mean, what a better way for Liverpool to win the league, Claude. If we absolutely smash Man City and then Liverpool go, I don't know if it's at Goodison Park. Is it at Goodison Park or is it at Anfield, Craig?
No, I think that apparently the police coming around to the fact they might be able to play at Goodison Park. So they think they can control the Liverpool police can control it. So it might actually be played at Goodison. I'm not 100% sure on that. Maybe Craig knows more than I do, but that's what I heard yesterday. But we'll see. Did it upset you when Winterberg replaced Kenny Sampson? Listen, Kenny was coming to the end, really. The best, his best days were before him. But he's still a great player. But and Winterburn was a younger player, and Winterburn was fantastic for Arsenal. We'd be so blessed to have great left backs up until a certain Santos come on the scene, and but we've been blessed. I mean, even Clichy wasn't too bad, but not as good as the others. Ashley Cole, we've had Kenny was great. Even before that, Bob McNabb, Sammy Nelson. Oh, we've been really lucky to have left backs of quality, and even Silvino was great. I thought when he played, Monreal wasn't too bad. So we've been really lucky to have good left backs, and yeah, Kenny. So what's this from Gio? From what's he saying? Good morning from California. Thanks for the content. Thank you very much, Gio. I hope Milan get back on the right track. And mind you, you have got that Ivan Gazidis there, haven't you? All right, guys. Good morning from Mexico, from Arturo Orozco, from Mexico. People in Mexico watching us.
Craig did say, hopefully we can smash them. It possibly might be at Wembley, he's saying, the game against Everton. But I think he's saying that. And it's at Goodison because then they'd have to live with the... Hopefully it's at... Oh, sorry. It could possibly be at Wembley, but hopefully it's at Goodison because then they have to live with the fume for decades of Liverpool winning the league at Everton. Hopefully, mate. Fingers crossed for you, mate. You deserve it. Liverpool, hands down, have been the best team this season. And it's only right that Liverpool pick up the league championship in the right way by finishing the league off. Samuel says, do you guys think that Messi and Ronaldo are two of the greatest players of all time and are up there with Pele, Maradona and Brazilian Ronaldo? Without a shadow of doubt, for me, Samuel. Just quickly, Claude, who would you go for that? Who would you go with, Messi or Ronaldo, Claude? Messi or Ronaldo?
Oh, it's very hard. It's very hard. I think Maradona tops them both, but that's my opinion. I've been watching football for a long time, and I think Maradona was easily, even Cruyff, they were great players. Yeah. But if you could, I think it's tied to. They both got different sort of qualities as well.
Exactly.
It's hard. I can't call it, mate. To be honest with you,
I will give you my opinion. I'll give you my opinion after this. We've got Diesel in the house. How you doing, Diesel? He's in the chat. He said, Claude and Terry, my two brothers, we are united and always will be. Nothing but love for Claude over the last couple of days, and a massive big up to all the haters for the free publicity. I couldn't have said it better. Cheers. Couldn't have said it better, my boy. Well said. Just keep it coming. Why not? Jibs has put, thank you for your super chat, mate. He said, so mad that guy called you a disgrace. Claude, a realist. Thanks, mate. We really appreciate that. Chadwick said, favourite.
It's very sad, but these homes do release them now and again, so it's very sad. Anyway, let's go on.
Chadwick said, favourite Italian dish. Roberto Baggio was my favourite.
Oh, Baggio, what a player he was. Yeah, fantastic. Baggio, they're all great. Even the defenders, Gentile, they're all great Italian players. Baresi, another great defense player. Baggio, even what's he doing? The Roma player who's there? What's his? Oh, my memory's going there, but you know, played for Roma. Fucking God, I can't think of his name. You know what? I can't think of his name, but he was another great player.
Samuel said Messi for me, and I totally agree with you, Samuel. The only reason why I'd say Messi's better than Ronaldo, for me,
Francesco Totti.
That's it.
That's
yeah,
another one. Another great.
For me, Messi, Ronaldo is a single player. He plays for himself. He doesn't play for the team. I mean, you can tell by the way he plays. I mean, don't get me wrong, he's a fantastic player. He's absolutely brilliant. But he sulks when he doesn't get the ball. He sulks when he should have got the ball and he could have scored. He's just a one-man band for me. Whereas Messi, he is a team player.
Is that your Kelly? Is that your Kelly there?
No, I don't think so.
Oh,
yeah. I don't. For me, Messi is a fantastic player, and he's a team player, and he makes a whole team tick. So for me, that is why I picked Messi. What else have we got here? Kuram has put Zidane belongs in the all-time greatest list too. Yeah.
Zidane is another great player.
One Arsene Wenger said, crazy to think Kaká was the last player to get the Ballon d'Or before Messi and Ronaldo. Bloody hell.
Yeah, another terrific player. Yeah, another terrific player.
Gibbs has put, I'm referring to the debate last night, the content. Thanks, Gibbs.
Yeah, I don't really, thank you for that, mate, but to be honest, I just want to leave it in the back now. I just feel I feel all I want to do is now concentrate on my own channel and worry about my own people. I don't give a shit. I don't care about anyone else anymore. You know, as I said, these homes, they release these people now and again, unfortunately, out onto the street, and we have to suffer for it. But anyway, let's go. Let's carry on.
Totti, thank you, Craig. He said Totti, he remembered and all. Who else we got? Craig, if you want, come on, mate. Come and join us. If you're not doing anything, come and join us. I'll send you a link if you're interested, mate. Oh, and look who we've got. We've got a super sub coming on just before the start of this. Just before the start of the game, and it is the Super Glenn.
Hey, I just want to let you know I'm on a ladder on the roof of my house cleaning the gutters, and I'm hoping I can join you guys in the second half. I didn't want you to think I was ignoring you.
That's not a nice thing to say about your missus. Oh, sorry.
What are you doing on the roof, Glenn? What are you doing on the roof?
Cleaning gutters.
Oh, I see.
Why you got the mask on? Why you got the mask on for? You ain't got. There's no social distancing there. Why you got the mask on? There's no one around you.
There's people walking and running around the neighborhood. I don't know what to do. What? You feel better now?
No.
All right, Jesus Christ, I'm just trying to tell you guys that I'm hoping to join you for the second half.
We got here. One Arsene Wenger has said Glenn's looking for snipers on the roof.
Cool, that's a big garden you've got. You've got a big garden there, Glenn.
That's the neighbor. I don't know freaking garden. I just got weeds growing in my gutter. So, Gio
said, I see the weather is looking great in New York.
Isn't that a job? Isn't that a job for the wife to do? Yeah.
Climb on a ladder and do the gutters while I get on it. While I do a stream with you guys. I don't think
that's what That's time, isn't it? Put your foot down. Put your foot down.
Put my foot down. She'll have her foot on my neck. Look, you see, watch this. this is why I'm wearing a mask. There's people walking everywhere.
Now be
Can
careful.
you see
You're on a
me?
ladder, man. I don't want you falling. Be careful, mate. I don't want you falling off that ladder, mate. For Christ's sake, be careful.
You'll get extra views. But seriously, I want to join you guys in the second half, but I got to clean this gutter. I'm almost done.
Well, hurry up.
Okay?
Hurry up.
All right, then,
Now you
mate.
sound like my wife.
The match hasn't started yet. The match hasn't started yet. See, take care, mate.
See you later on.
Careful with that ladder, mate.
All right. I'll hopefully I'll see you guys in a little bit, okay?
See you soon, mate. Bye-bye.
Okay.
Cheers, Glenn.
Well, the match is just about to kick off.
Eh?
Huh?
Oh, yeah, but I've got it here. They're just warming up still. What's going on there?
Do you want me to pause it so we're in time with each other?
Yeah, pause it. Yeah, man, pause it.
Right, you tell me when we start.
All right. Have you started, or was it about to start on yours?
It's already started. It's just started. 6 seconds in. It is.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh,
17.
Yeah. All right then.
Watch this. We got Diesel. This is the reason why we can never get angry or down, because of these great chat rooms. We big you guys up all the time, and rightly so. Love each and every one of you for your support and time. One love. Exactly, Diesel. Exactly. Glenn, haha, he always brings joy. What a legend. Archie, did you see the debate on Terry's channel? That kid shown anyway. He's got a yeah. Exactly. As I said.
Well, that's life. That's life. You've got to expect it. At the end of the day, as I say, we move on. And we go our own way. All I care about is you boys in the chat room and the people that come on my channel. That's all my love. Where my love is going. Other people don't matter to me. Never will do. And I'll tell you what. I'd rather, and I'm going to say this on air, I'd rather die than make peace with that idiot again. That's it. Enough of that. Enough said. Right.
Yeah. I've always liked this channel. Good community. Thank you, Robert. That's what we try to do, mate. It's all one big family here. One big family. Karum has put, with the fixtures left, which are us, United and Spurs, they could be dragged down to the top 4 battle. They are only 5 clear of Chelsea. You're right, mate. You're right. You ready?
Wait a minute. Let him tap. He's about to tap off. Now. Tap off now. Yeah. Go. It's off. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. I'm on
so
5 seconds. Yes,
just happened.
Yeah. Oh. Right. Oh, down that side, left side. Yeah. There we go.
Right, if anyone's watching, we're a little bit behind, but we're going to go live with each other, me and Claude, so we're in sync with each other, so there ain't anything. Chadwick Moffat said, Claude still watch Judge Winder every day, laugh out loud.
That's funny, yeah. Heavy D's he's a nice guy deep down, Heavy D. He don't mean no man, he's just a character. He wouldn't attack, he only attacks people that attack him, and he's a lovely guy, Heavy D, if you get to know him.
Everyone in the chat, let us know what you reckon the score's going to be today. Claude, what are you going for?
I'm going 3-0 to Bayern Munich, but you never know in this game. You never know, but I think
I'm going to go.
When are Dortmund playing at the same time or not?
No, they're playing tomorrow. I'm going to go 4-0 Bayern Munich. We've got another super chat here from Strings 1. He's put West Ham fan here. Terry and Claude, do you think West Ham can stay up? What with their hard fixtures coming up in Tottenham, Wolves, Man United, and Chelsea? Oh, bloody hell.
Here we go. Oh! Just Melendowski just can get there in time. Unlucky.
It's unlucky.
Yeah, sorry.
Strings 1. What can I say? Look, at the end of the day, for everyone, it's like the beginning of a new season. So you've got to have some hope, mate. You've got to have some hope. You always get.
I think West Ham will have enough quality to stay up. I think they'll just.
Yeah.
Okay. I think West Ham will.
You always get, you know what I mean, a couple of good results at the beginning of the season. So hopefully if you can nick a couple, 2 wins out of that, you'll stay up easy. So hopefully, mate, I'm rooting for you. Liam's put 2-0 by him. Kurum's put 3 or 4 by him. Kelly's put the hammer sign. Don't know about that. Dan's put 5-0 to Bayern. Yaz has put by the end, it could be Dusseldorf fed.
Really good. They've got a really good side this Bayern. The players have got in this season.
Let's have a look, see if we've got anyone else.
They could be favourites for me for the Champions League if it gets started again.
Who's that?
Bayern, if they get the Champions League started again. I wouldn't mind having that backing them to win it. If it gets started. They got a really strong out.
Oh, they're through here. He's on goal. Number 11. Who's that? Number 11 is Karaman. Oh, he's fluffed it. He's fluffed it. Morales.
Yeah. Straight to the keeper. Oh, you must be. You still got in front of me. Yeah, straight to the keeper. 3:10. I'm on.
Oh, are you? All right. Tell me when you're on 3:19.
Yeah. Now.
Right. We're on the same then. One Arsene Wenger has put Claude. Are you excited about George Lewis?
Oh no! Don't get me started. No. I couldn't believe that.
In the Premier League.
Terry, when I woke up and saw that, I thought I must be dreaming. I might still awake, or is this a dream? And knowing it was bloody true, I couldn't believe it. I just could not believe what I was reading. But he's from the 3rd tier of the Norwegian league, isn't he? So I don't know, mate. He's a young player. All right, he's young, but then this is a Rwanda deal all over it, mate. So what do you call it? To sell shirts in Rwanda, isn't it, or whatever. I don't know. Is it? Oh.
How you doing, John? He's in the chat on Hot Mic. Hope you will. Thank you for going over and downloading it. Evan K, excited to get this game going. Thanks, mate. Thanks for your support and downloading the app. What we got here? Can you just commentate on the game a minute, Claude? I'm just on to Hot Mic.
Yeah. Oh, what's happened? Something happened. Oh, is that the sprinter? I don't know what he is, but at the moment, I'm building another attack here. No, but clear and for a throw to Bayern Munich on the edge of the 18-yard box. Here we go.
What have we got here? Apparently, no context. Mark G has put just been reported by Oliver Dalton. Merseyside police are happy to manage the Everton Liverpool.
That's what I read yesterday, by the way. I read that yesterday. We're slowly trying to get in behind.
Thank you very much, mate.
Interception there. I think just at the moment, there might be do something here. Oh no, robbed again.
Is that Muller? Muller's gone through. Come on. Oh, he's giving away. Oh no.
Go on. Keeper's come out and blocked him and looks as if
Robert. Honestly, I am trying to sort it out. You just got to bear with me, mate. I will definitely try and get a timer and the score up. We don't use the same software as other people at the moment, but I will definitely try and get one up.
We'll have it out by next week anyway, won't we? So
yeah,
definitely have it out before the Premier League starts anyway.
Archie said he's Norwegian, not African, isn't he?
No, he's from Rwanda. He's from where is it? Where the shirt sponsors they've got on the shirts? Is it Rwanda?
Oh God, I can't think.
On the sleeve of the shirt.
Yeah, I think it is Rwanda, isn't it?
Yeah, it's from there.
Dan said, Claude has a point. Bayern could be favourites, especially with their large league restarting.
Levels will be.
Yeah,
That's another thing. They're 2 weeks in front of everyone at 2 or 3 weeks. No, it'd be more than 2. So they've been going 2 weeks already, haven't they?
Yeah.
Is it 2 weeks? So.
Holding on the attack here. Command on the right. Oh, good skill. Crosses it in. There's no one there. Great.
At the moment, Dusseldorf's just hanging in there at the moment.
Cross comes over.
1, 2 there. Oh, clear up in the air.
Defender gets it away only to Muller.
Struggling at the moment. It's sort of one-way traffic at the moment. Just it's like a attack against defence here, mate.
Kimmich through. We got overhead from Chadwick. He said, "Biggest bottle job Arsenal's last 6 games of last season," or Fabregas butt kissing Arsenal fans saying he's always a gunner and wishes he won the Champions League. Which one?
I'm not going to comment on that. You're trying to get me going on Fabregas, aren't you? Eh? Leave me alone, Chadwick. I love your. Leave me alone, mate.
Jayed, how you doing, mate? Hope you well. We said, what was the point of signing this?
Probably a commercial deal to boost their links with Rwanda, isn't it? I think that's what it is. I'm thinking of that at the moment, but I could be wrong. He could become a great player and really, he was born in Rwanda but lives in Norway and grew up.
They're through here, Dusseldorf. No,
they're too good at the back, mate. Too good. Well cleaned up at the back there.
Right, they're just looking. They're just looking into it. Why it's only me on mic at the moment, so hopefully you might be able to get.
I thought myself earlier about 5 minutes ago on there, so I don't know.
Snake, a big handstand. Archie says. Oh look, they've got the people around. They've got some pictures around the stadium, haven't they? At the bottom, see them?
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, that's just an advertising thing, isn't it?
Yeah, I think that's an advertising board thing, but that's some of the season ticket holders.
Well, why put them on the board though? Why not put them in the next to the seats like they were going to do?
God knows.
Seems a bit.
John,
at the moment. Where's your beer? No, because I come on late today. I didn't even go out and get any drinks. So
I'll have to have it for you, Claude.
Oh, don't rub it in.
You normally rub it in with me. You normally do it every night, mate.
You know what I'll do? I might run out at half time and get one.
That sounds good, mate.
Hey?
That sounds good. Why not? Nearly went down the run. Oh, sorry. Bayern don't seem to have any weak spots in their starting 11. No, they've got a good side.
Going down the wrong hole can cost you a lot of money in the future, mate. Anyway, let's carry on.
Yaz has put Claude. Yaz has put Al's duffel bag doing against Bayern.
Düsseldorf.
Robert, just big clock stop bar behind you. No need for any fancy. Okay, mate, not a problem. I normally do have the green screen behind me, but I'm watching it on the big TV today. So, Archie, only a matter of time when Bayern scores. You're totally right, mate. Let's have a look. Message. No problem. Sorry for the day response.
Oh, wait, it's through. What? Straight through.
Go on, get on the break.
Great interception there. Great interception. What's happened here? I think it's called for offside, isn't it? Yeah, it's offside.
Is he called for it?
Yeah, it's offside.
Yeah, he has. Yeah, it's offside.
Oh, good, every eye. Oh, there we go. There we go again.
One Arsene Wenger's put legacy is better than having a nice Wikipedia page. RVP and Nasri have no legacy. People will only remember RVP for his header in the World Cup. I mean, look, at the end of the day with RVP for me, I can understand to a certain extent why he left. Because obviously, he wanted to win things, and let's be honest, a lot of ex-Arsenal players now have been coming out over the last few weeks telling us why they left. because they didn't see the club having any ambition at all. And, you know, they wanted to win things. I mean, most players that left us, really good players that left us, went on and won things. Van Persie won at Man United. Henry won with Barcelona. Fabregas won with Barcelona. Son won with Barcelona. Clichy and Nasri won with Man City. Do you know what I mean? So you can't. Galabri, why didn't he shoot?
Oh. Tackle on the edge of the box. Comes back in. Oh, no.
Poor. So, you know, you can't.
Would you buy one, Terry?
Who?
You could answer that question.
Claude, would you ever buy a condo at Ivory? What's that?
I thought you said condom for a minute.
What's a condo? What is that, Chadwick? Bayern owner wearing that police glass mask. I didn't see that. I must have missed that. Luke Turner, how do you think fan cams will work when normality comes back? I don't think it will for a while, to be honest.
No, it'll be a while before we get back to normal again.
Oh, these are right there. Lewandowski. Cross comes back in. Coman.
Coman, on the edge of the box. Now back to Lewandowski.
Oh, on the edge. Muller shoots.
Oh. At the moment, it's just one-way traffic, isn't it? I mean,
look, here he comes charging through the Davis.
Yeah,
crossing it in. I mean, now they're going to get that ball back now. There's no one there to get it.
Yeah. That's true. They have to put another one out there, aren't they? What do you think of this 5 subs rule? Do you think that'll come in the Premier League as well?
I think it will, because obviously, you know what I mean? It's here we go. Let's just watch this corner, Claude. Corner comes in.
Oh, we're on a break here. Oh, no. Oh,
yeah. And it comes back in.
Oh, this is promising.
Muller.
Crossing the ball.
Moment.
It's in.
Own goal.
Yes, it's an own goal. Bayern Munich take the lead. On 15 minutes.
1-0 to Bayern Munich. Pavard.
It was coming, though, Terry. It was coming.
Yeah, we're back there. Is that Christian Gross? Is that Christian Gross, their manager?
I don't know. I didn't see it. Cross came over. Let me have a see this goal again. He's definitely on, so I don't know whether. Yeah. Oh my God. Would it have gone in though? 1 minute. I'm just looking at. He's just put it in. It's unlucky, really. He couldn't control that. It's a bit unlucky, really, but yeah, he couldn't. He's got no chance of that. It's come right on him, and
we've got Anish on Mike. How you doing? It's a goal, own goal, and all these puts.
Yeah, own goal.
1-0. So that means that's how many points are they in front now, Claude? If they win this,
there'll be 10. There'll be 10 in front, and just put some pressure on them. So it could be all that after.
It's got to be all over in it, Claude. Surely, if they win this.
Yeah, the game the other day, that sealed it, really. I think Dortmund, they just soaked up the pressure from Dortmund. Today, they're on the front foot, just on the front foot straight away, and doing really well.
Just put, damn it, I wanted back on bag to score.
Look, in total control of the game as well, so...
Jahid, yeah, it was Pavard who scored, mate. It was. Bayern only need to win 4 out of their last 6 to win the league. Well, this is definitely one of them in the bag, mate. That's for sure. Archie, own goal was going way wide. Terry and Claude,
it just no, he couldn't react in time. You can't blame him for that. Jahid, I'm on 16:46 at the moment.
Yeah, we're both on the same time, mate. Gio, Terry and Claude, what's the oldest kit you own? Oh, the oldest kit I own is, I think it was it the 89 one? I'll tell you what one it is. I'll show you what one I've got. Claude, what's your one?
I lost all my shirts, mate. I lost all of them. So about 6 years ago, I think the last one, the oldest one, I lost them all, mate. I lost them all. As I said, I lost them when I had that business in 2016, and all my gear went missing. So I had to restart all over again. So,
Gio, this is mine, and
time.
That's my oldest kit I've got. That was my old. That's the oldest kit, and I put it on my dog.
Is that Gus?
Is that Gus? That's Perla. That's Miguel dog. Gus? That's Perla.
Perla.
This is Gus.
Oh, right.
And these are the two. These are the other ones I've got. Can you see that, Claude?
Oh, lovely, lovely.
And
yeah, one of
there he is.
Like
there's the birthday boy.
One of one of them looks like my ex-missus. All right.
Jim, Terry and Claude, how does Arteta strike the balance between defence and attack? Arsenal improved massively defensively, but lack cutting edge up front. Jibs, I totally agree with you. And this is one of the things, right? This is one of the things that is...
massively, we're going to have another disagreement. I think they've improved massively. Let's not go over the top. We'll see how massively they've improved their defence when they play Man City. That'd be a big test to see how. Not
only that, Claude. Don't forget, we'll have the pick of whoever we want to go in the back this time, hopefully. Well, we should do. I mean, Tierney's back. You know, Bellerin, Maitland-Niles is back.
You can't recall players from France, apparently. FIFA has stopped that. So Saliba can't come in.
Oh, no, yeah. He can come in until after July anyway, can he?
Even though their season's finished and he's over, I think he's over here. I think he's actually training. I think he's not registered by FIFA rules to play until his registration ends in July. So, and I'm not sure whether even say if we get to the final, whether he can play in the cup final. I know it's on August. It probably can. Yeah, I'm not sure. That's another thing I don't know. I'm not sure about that.
We've got CG in the house. How you doing, mate? He said, good afternoon, Claude and Terry. Oh, how are you both keeping, guys? Hope you are both in fine fettle. I'm in good. I'm good, thanks, mate. I hope you're well. Claude probably got the original Dial Square kit.
Actually, if you can get hold of that, I think it'd be worth a lot of money.
These will be back soon. These will be back soon. Don't worry. Chadwick said, "What was the most embarrassing Arsenal game you guys have been to?" Oh, bloody hell!
Well, that's a close one. I don't 6-0 against Chelsea, or the 8-2 at Old Trafford. I think they rank as really embarrassing defeats.
I wasn't at the Old Trafford. The one we were the one that I remember. Do you remember when Lee Sharp?
The Munich games.
Lee Sharp scored an hat-trick.
Both legs in the Munich.
Do you remember that one? He scored an hat-trick against him. I think we lost 6-1.
That was the season we won the title, by the way.
Yeah, yeah.
But I think that night we put a lot of youngsters in that night. I'm sure we did, and I don't know. Everything they hit went in, didn't it? I remember that night. Everything they just went in. It was one of them nights. We beat them at Highbury to win in the last when the title was already won. Remember, I think it was 3-0, 3-1. Actually, it was 3-1 because that goal fucked the record up for Seaman, didn't it?
Yeah, yeah. Claude, who is your favourite player in the Bundesliga?
Favourite player in this league?
Yeah.
I do like Lewandowski. I do like him, and I like Gnabry. I think Gnabry's been a revelation, hasn't he?
Yeah, I think he has too. CG.
Thomas Muller. He's not the player he was. Thomas Muller. Thomas Muller. He's not the player he was. Still a good player though.
He scored a lot of goals, Thomas Muller. And do you know what I mean? I don't know if it's just me, but he just looks like an old man every time I see him, and he plays like a youngster. I don't know how old he is, but he just looks old all the time.
Yeah. It's like, what's his name? Robin, isn't it?
Who? Robin, yeah.
When he was young, he looked old, didn't he?
And even Ribery looked like it and all.
He had no hair when he was 20, didn't he? He had no hair when he was about 23, or wasn't he, Robin?
Oh, well up. We've got Muller in the middle. Gnabry.
Yeah.
Oh, that's gone back. CG feeling great since hearing Arsenal have signed a player. Robert said, Claude,
I'm not sure.
Well, these days, no football, no high blood pressure.
Yeah, well.
Here comes Muller.
Yeah, please sign up.
Oh.
Please sign up on Mike and code CBS 301. And is it working properly now, Terry, on there?
They're still trying to work out. It's only me on there at the moment, so unfortunately, you got the ugly one out of both.
I was on there a minute ago. I looked on the thing on my phone, and it looked like I was on.
Oh, I don't. Well, it
must.
You know
when they had you had the team.
Yeah. It must just be meaning. Everyone on Mike, let us know how it's going. Can you just see me, or can you see all of us? For me, it's just me. I can only see. Who else we got?
How many have we got on hot? How many we got?
We have got 116. So, like we said, before we go live for our live, cross comes in. Lewandowski. Oh, on the far post, it goes out for a place kick. Everyone, if we can reach 200 followers on OpMic by the time we go live on Man City for the Man City Watchalong, we will do a forfeit. So, and you can come up with the forfeit. So let us know some of your forfeits, and we will pick which one.
Sensible.
Yeah, got to be sensible. Yeah, exactly. Apparently, someone said Lee Gunner is having issues with OpMic too. So hopefully it ain't just us.
Yeah.
Oh, he's on through.
Oh,
no. Now look, they're wide open now. I'm gonna charge you through. Is that Muller? Number 18? No, it's Groreksha. I don't know how you pronounce it. Muller on the right-hand side. Crosses it in.
Oh. Absolutely dominating this behind at the moment.
It's just one-way traffic, isn't it? One-way traffic.
Looks like
we don't want to remember. Well, the only reason why I want to remember that, Tayyip, is because that's when we should have sacked him on the spot then. That's when we should have sacked him. What about you, Claude?
What's that, man? Sorry, Terry. Go again.
Said, guys, remember when you lost to Chelsea in Baku this time last year?
Yeah, do I remember it? God, one of the worst nights of before. I was so pissed off that night. Absolutely pissed off, I tell you.
Dusseldorf here, we've got a chance. Cross comes in. No, it's going to be a free kick. Why is he giving it? Surely that ain't a yellow card. Let's have a look back here.
I want to see what that's all about.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I stand corrected.
Yeah.
Jahid just put, Claude and Terry, how would you feel if Dembele comes to Arsenal? Which one you talking about? One from Barcelona or Celtic?
He's not a replacement for Bamyang, no.
No. Danny, he said, Terry, are you doing the UFC watch-along in the early hours? Like I said, if we can get enough people and enough people want me to do it, I'll be happy to do it. So let us know. Ali, what's the score? It's 1-0 at the moment, but we're watching it just a little bit behind because we're
Can I get that on here?
Yeah, you can get that on there. Yeah,
UFC. Can I get what channel's that on then? BT.
I will find it and let you know. Chadwick Moffat said, Claude, were you sad to see Carl Jenkinson go?
Unfortunately, he never made it Arsenal. He's not a bad guy. He's a nice guy, actually. He loved the club. He was, but unfortunately, it wasn't for him. And I wish him well in his career, where he goes next. I don't know where he's going to be playing next, but he's at Forest now, and someone said he's at Forest, so I hope he's doing all right there. Compared to good evening, has it been better? Don't concede 25 shots and Arteta's starting for basis work. Yeah, he's doing all. Listen, I said I'm not against Arteta. I said my point is
Lewandowski, Muller.
Oh,
it's gone out for Muller. Great shot. Great shot. Sorry to cut you off there, Claude.
You know, small steps, and if he can get us back to where we are, that's a great save, though.
Lee Mike has said, Claude, you're a legend.
That's took a deflection here. Goalkeeper really had to get down.
Corner comes in. Corner comes in. Oh, another goal. Another goal by Pavard again. 2 goals. Sign him up, Claude. We need to sign him up. What do you think?
Was that Havard, isn't it? Havard. I'm sure it was Havard, was it?
Yeah. A right back and all. We need a right back, don't we?
Yeah. There we go. Straight, yeah. Keeper should have done better over here.
2-0.
His shirt was pulled.
CG said, do you both think Josh will be more interested in financially invest in future buying players than Stan Senior? Oh.
I hope so. That's it. Game over for me. 2-0. Complete control.
Did you CG?
Sorry, I was watching this.
That's right. Do you both think Josh will be more interested in financially investing further buying players than Stan Senior?
I don't know. Like father, like son, in it really. To be honest with you, I don't think we're going to get much change. In fact, probably the son is probably going to be a bit more. Want to keep more money than the other one. I don't know really. To be honest with you, I can't really answer that.
Oh, we're attacked. Sophie.
Also, it's not a matter. I think the money will be there, but it's whether how these people are going to spend it. That's what I'm worried about.
Chadwick Moffat said, Cole Jenkins was awful, Claude, conceded so many goals. Robert said, bye.
He was awful.
Yaz has said, duffel bag has a huge hole in it, goal after goal. Tayyib has said, how would you feel about Coutinho signing for Arsenal?
I don't think we need it. I think if he's going to replace Ozil, I think for me, it's an upgrade because it is a bit of an upgrade. But is he a player that can take us to that next level? I'm not so sure. But it depends what the fee is as well. I wouldn't be paying 80 million for him, that's for sure.
No. Look, I think Coutinho is a fantastic player, but at the end of the day, we keep moaning about Pepe that we didn't need another winner. Do you know what I mean? So at the end of the day, if we can get a great defensive midfielder in first, a great central defender in, and then we get Coutinho, I'll be a happy man. Jib said, Terry, can you give your take on the last super chat? Claude, compared to Mr. Good Evening, it has been better. It has been better. Don't concede 25 shots a game, and I
did answer that. I said it's a way to go yet, but it's got to be given time, and we'll see how it goes. That's all I can say at the moment. But we mustn't overhype things. That's all I'm saying. That's all.
For me, Jibs, I can see the improvement that Arteta is making and trying to make. Obviously, we keep saying it. These are not his players. He's inherited these players. So we can only try and do the best he can with these players at the moment. But once he gets his own players, I do think we will be defensively sound and going. I mean, look, at the end of the day, Claude was saying about earlier on, we get our teams up again at half time. The team that I think that we could have next season. Hold up, just before we do, Dusseldorf, cross comes in, he shoots.
Oh!
Cross,
Yeah, chance there.
Oh, Dusseldorf got
step back in.
No, penalty. Bloody hell.
No, fell on his own there.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, if we can go out, no, that's going to be a free kick to Dusseldorf. Like I said, if we can,
Düsseldorf.
If we can do a straight swap with Lacazette for Partey, get Partey in the midfield with Torreira, and then sell. We need to sell some players. Mustafi, Socrates, Saka, Mkhitaryan. Who's the other one on loan? El Nini. There's 5 players there. If we can get £10 million for each of them and get £50 million,
you're lucky if you get 3 for
look, I'm just surmising. If we can get 50 million for 5 players, I'll be happy with all of them 5, to be honest. And if we got 50 million in the war chest, that's 100 million. Now, if we can go and get Upper Meccano, and Maddison, for me, that's the 2 players I'd go and try and spend the money on. Then we would have a good team going into next season under Arteta. And I think that team that I put up, we could do things, mate. So that's my take on it. One Arsene Wenger, whenever Glenn gets back on, I really want to ask him what he thinks of New York Kicks owner James Dolan. In my opinion, worse owner than Stan Kroenke. Listen, mate, when he comes back on, gladly ask him.
Dolan, have to remember. Write that down because I won't remember. James Dolan. Write that down. Put Glenn.
James.
I won't remember.
Right, it's already there. The Knicks, New York Knicks.
Right, when he comes on, if he can get out of that bloody gutter and whatever he's doing, I don't know.
Muller's in the box.
That's cleared away. It's one-way traffic at the moment, but they did get a little look in there, Düsseldorf, didn't they? They got a little look in, but they didn't take advantage of it. So it's still 2-0.
That's the only thing with these teams that are in the relegation zone, don't you find, Claude, is that they do get chances, but they don't take them, unfortunately, and that's why they're in their relegation zone. Do you know what I mean? If they had, a goal poacher, then they'd be halfway up the table, wouldn't they? These teams. Look, I mean,
I don't know why they put these passes completely. That's some completely nonsense. That really.
Avi, we done this the other day, Avi. Nice to see you in the chat, by the way. He said, score prediction for Arsenal Man City. Would it be Arsenal's first loss in the Premier League?
2-0 to the Gunners. We're going to really rip them apart.
I hope so. I'm going for the 2-goal lead. I'm going 3-1 Arsenal. So I still think we'll concede, unfortunately. But I'm going 3-1.
I'm in a dream. I'm dreaming.
Kurum, any of you guys play FIFA? I don't, but I'm looking into it.
Come better with that chance, really, now.
Yeah. Sofian says, just be grateful, Arsenal fans. You could be worse. You could have a cancer house as a stadium. You could be in the relegation battle. Terry, can you give your take on the first super chat I did? On the first super chat? Oh, I don't know if I can go back that far. What was it about, Jibs? And I'll give it an answer because I don't want to get the wrong one. Sorry, mate, I can't go back that far, so I don't want to give you the wrong one that I've got. Gio said, James Dolan is a disgrace. The Knicks have been losing for the last 20 years and their ticket prices are outrageous. And Dolan disrespected Knicks legends and gets them arrested.
Oh, bloody hell. Don't sound a very nice guy, does he? I'd like to see what Glenn's for on there is.
Well, yeah. What else we got? Let's have a look on. Oh, Mike. Lee C just says you're a legend still, mate. What else we got here?
Actually, I'm going to phone up Ty. See if he's. Let me phone him up, Ty.
Oh, live on air. Can you put it on loudspeaker?
Let's get Ty on there. Let's get Ty on there.
Ali, is David
Should we get Ty on there?
Yeah, go on. Let's go live. Live from Claude and the Bansta's studios.
Here it comes. Right. Let's have all this.
Gnabry on the left-hand side. He cuts in. Is he going to shoot? He shoots. Oh! Oh. Olivia's put, hopefully we will have Tierney back when the season restarts so Saka can play higher up the pitch as well. Totally agree, Oliver. Totally agree, mate. You guys drink Old English? Yeah, what's that? Tea? I drink a bit of Old English. I drink a bit of English breakfast. Whatever comes my way. Was the atmosphere better in Highbury or the Emirates? Can you hear us, Claude? I think you're frozen. Gnabry? Oh. So you answering, Claude?
There you go. Ty, can you call me back, please? Can you call me back? Because a lot of people are concerned. Can you call me back? I want to know you're all right. Can you call me back? Yeah, I miss you, mate. I miss you. I haven't spoken to you for 5 weeks. I really miss you. Please, can you call me back? Because I'm a very worried man. I've not heard from you for a long time. Please call me back. Thank you. See, no.
Raida said, was the atmosphere better in Highbury or the Emirates? There's no contest. There is no contest. Highbury all day long, mate. What about you, Claude?
Sorry.
Was the atmosphere better in Highbury?
Highbury. Oh, as you say, no contest. It's like, how can I say it? It's no contest, mate. It's like comparing a nightclub with a morgue.
I like that one, Claude. One Arsene Wenger said, Claude, what is your favourite decade in terms of music, film, fashion, culture? I like the 60s and 70s.
Music, 70s and 80s. I loved it. And even the 90s. I think the 2000s it's got more like a noise for me now. Music now. It's more noise now than music, I'm afraid. 65 gorgeous people watching. Thank you very much. Can we please smash the lights? Yes, as Diesel will say, smash the lights like he smashes those women in his beautiful house that he smashes every night. So smash the lights now. Come on, let's smash them.
I will read this in a minute. Jibs, 2 seconds. Hot Mike just got back to me. Can you just quickly do the commentary because Common's going through, Claude?
Well, I've lost it. My picture's frozen. Can you believe it? Hold on, I have to get this. Try and get this back. I missed it, Terry.
Can you go? Can you set up on your live dashboard?
Hello. I've lost the pictures here, Terry. I'll get it back in a minute.
Right, we are back live on Hot Mic with both of us now. So thank you very much for Gavin. Big yourself up, mate, for getting it sorted out for us. So you can see Claude now. It ain't just my ugly face you can see. Jibs, thank you for your super chat again, mate. He said, Terry, how does Arteta strike the balance between defence and attack? Arsenal improved defensively, but lacked the cutting edge up front. Claude, you answered. You've answered that. Yeah, I haven't. For me, I do see Arteta has made a big difference in defence for me, under Emery, mate, we was just too defensively minded, and he set us up to go out and not lose a game. Not to win, not to lose. Gnabry in the box. Pass it over. Oh, it's got it. Oh. Bayern Munich still got it. No, they're going backwards now. So for me, he's made us a lot stronger in defence. It has took a bit away from us from the attacking part, but we're not conceding as many goals now. So he's got that sorted out. He just needs to start sorting the whole team out now. Do you know what I mean? We need to get as one unit, but he needs to start picking the right players too. Xhaka needs to be dropped in my eyes. We need to have Torreira in the midfield, and we need to get someone to go alongside him for me, Jibs. Oh, he's gone through. Yes, Lewandowski, 3-0.
Oh, missed it.
3-0, good goal. I thought they took too long there.
Yeah, 3-0, yeah. 3-0 is great.
3-0, great goal. Great goal there from Lewandowski. The manager is in. He's had to turn away. The manager, Dusseldorf. He's got his hands in his head. This is a great build-up. Lewandowski puts it through. Go to Rex. Muller. Lewandowski. 3-0. Bayern Munich. What a goal. Game over. Game to the match. Just hand the championship now to Bayern Munich. They are and will be.
They are phenomenal, aren't they? And I said it before the start. They are phenomenal. A top side. They're going to take a lot of beat. And in this Champions League, I tell you, they are a team to look out for. They are a team to look out for. And they're 3-0 up already. And they've not really broken sweat, really, have they? So they're already 3-0 up.
Not at all.
Unbelievable.
Getting back to my answer, yeah. So once we get a good midfielder with Torreira, hopefully we see Saliba come in, and we get another good defender alongside him. I would love to get up on Meccano, and then you got Tierney. I would have Maitland-Niles as my right back at the moment, but I wouldn't mind putting a sneaky bid in for Pavard. I don't think he'd ever come to us, but you know what I mean, from Bayern Munich. He's had a great game again tonight. And obviously, you know, going forward, we've got such great players. Aubameyang, Saka, Martinelli, Pepe. You know what I mean? So, for me, we're looking good, Jibs. We're looking good, Jibs. Dortmund bandwagon is over. You love to see it. Sofian, you're totally right. As I come on the attack again. Oh, unlucky. Bundesliga is over now. You're right, one Arsene Wenger. Lone Star Londoner. How you doing, mate? Nice to see you in the chat.
Because they've still got to play for the Champions League spots. So that'd be interesting. Leverkusen, Leipzig, and who else is there? And Dortmund. Have all got play for the Champions League spot, so not over really in that respect. But as far as the title's concerned, I think it was over on the other night when they got that victory. They battled that victory out, didn't they, the other night?
Yeah. It is now half time. Lone Star Londoners put last 5 games against City. We have lost, conceded 14 goals and scored 2. We will lose 3-0. Listen,
right, Harry, I'm going to pop out to get a couple of drinks. I'm thirsty, mate. So can you hold the full 10, 15 minutes?
Yeah, no problem, mate. That's fine. That's fine.
All right, mate. Take care. I won't be long.
All right, mate. Right. Anyone? 15 minutes. Let's go. Let's answer some questions. What questions you got? Olivia's put Smith Rowe shouldn't be sent out on loan next season. We should keep him in and around the squad. Yeah, I totally agree. I mean,
see you later, everyone.
Love it. Is Mustafi overrated? Yes, he is, Jazz. Yes, he is. For me, just get rid of him. Listen, he might have improved a little bit under Arteta, but if we want to start doing things and getting right back up in that top 4, we need better players, and he needs to go in my eyes. Grant, do you guys know if ITV4 still have the rights to the Liga, or has that been sold to the Premier Sports? Grant, I don't know, to be honest, mate. Anyone in the chat know that? Let us know. Lone Star Londoner, Mustafi useless. Gio, Terry, why are you trying to sell Mustafi to my club? Listen, mate, I hope Gazidis puts in a £45 million bid for him. That would be nice, wouldn't it, eh? I hope not, for your sake, because I hope you get him out, to be honest. I hope you get him out because he's only going to take your club down, unfortunately. What is stopping Arsenal from being in league-winning form? It's the team. It's the team he's inherited, unfortunately. But to be fair, we've had a lot of injuries. We have had a lot of injuries this season. And Emery was totally the wrong manager for Arsenal. Totally the wrong manager. He was too negative, too defensive, and it just restricted our attacking play so much. So for me, with Arteta in this, look, I keep saying it, and I don't want to keep saying it, but you know, it's like the start of a season, start of a new season now. Do you know what I mean? So everyone's in the same boat. Everyone's in the same boat. Everyone's got all their players back. Well, you know, 9 out of 10 players back. So we can more or less pick our best 11 to play against Man City. And if they do everything right that Arteta tells them to do, then we should give them a good game, and I think we will win. I really do. I just feel like that. La Liga is on Premier Sport, no longer on ITV. Lone Star, top 4, not for the next 3 years. Strings ones. Terry, why has the fan base expectations dropped so low over the years? Do you know what it is? I think personally now, what it is, we've got a lot of fans that are vocal now, that are just only known Arsene Wenger. That's what the problem is. They've only known Arsene Wenger. They've only seen the team that he's put out. Arsene Wenger was really a really good manager, a fantastic manager for 10 years. But unfortunately, he stood still. He stood still every single year. Look, this is what wiles me up about the undefeated year, right? For me, it was a fantastic achievement. No one else has done it. You know what I mean? And I do agree with Claude. You know what I mean? I would have took a couple of losses that year because we could have won the quadruple that year. We was in everything. We was in the League Cup. We was in the FA Cup. We was in the Champions League. And we obviously won the league, right? But the best thing that I would say about Alex Ferguson was, and I've always said it, was no matter if he won the league or he won a competition the year before, he would still go out and buy that one key player that he would need to push him on to win the league again, to win the league. And that's what he done with Van Persie. Let's be honest. If we kept Van Persie that year, we might have won the league. But Alex Ferguson was the one who went out and he bought Van Persie. And Van Persie, more or less, won him the league that year with all his goals. Now, if Wenger would have done that, we would have been like Man United in the beginning of that period of the Premier League when they was just running away with it. So that's what Wenger should have done. And that was his downfall for me. Winning that league undefeated, that was his downfall. And he went backwards since then. He got rid of all them players that were fantastic and did not replace them like for like. He went for cheaper options and hoping that they would turn out like the Vieiras, like the Petits, like the Robert Perez, you know. But the difference was back then we had a great squad. So it didn't matter if you bought 1 or 2 players who you didn't know. You could have, you know, brought them in slowly and hopefully bedded into the team. But now we're doing that. And unfortunately, we haven't got a team. And that's what the worst thing is. So that is my opinion on that. Grant said, I personally think the undefeated season was the worst thing to happen to Arsenal. People will look at that and cover up for 15 years of mediocrity. You're totally right. And that's what I was just trying to say. One Arsene Wenger said, if we stayed at Highbury, we could have kept the invincible squad. Totally agree with you. Totally agree with you. I would have preferred to stay at Highbury anyway. Sofian, there's always room for improvement, which it seems he never understood. Exactly that. Terry, Wenger or George Graham? Oh, that's an hard one for me. I mean, because obviously George Graham for me, it was in my teenage years. So what he done at Anfield '89, right, was absolutely unbelievable. You know, playing again, going to Liverpool. They haven't lost. We haven't beat them at Anfield for 15 years, I think it was. They hadn't lost by 2 or more goals at Anfield for 2 or 3 years. Liverpool were dominant in Europe and in our league. They had a fantastic squad. Our squad was also good, great, don't get me wrong. But it wasn't as great as what Liverpool was. And to go there that night and to win 2-0 was absolutely outstanding performance. And then obviously Wenger, he's done a couple of doubles. He's gone undefeated. But I do agree with what Claude says, to be honest. If George Graham done what Arsene Wenger done with that team, we would have been champions for another 2 or 3 years, I think. So it's got to be George Graham. I've got to go with that. Sofian said, undefeated season is overrated, not the team, but a season undefeated in itself. I would rather win a treble or a double. Exactly that, Sofian. The 89 film was so good, to be honest, and I'm not even an Arsenal fan. Honestly, it sends shivers and thrills down my spine, and my hairs all stand on edge just watching it, mate. It's brilliant. Strings one has put Wenger having tasted success in his early years. Surely it would push you on to want more. Or do you think the game went too advanced for him? I just think he stood still, mate. I just think he stood still. That was his only problem. He was a fantastic manager. Don't get me wrong. He come in, he changed the philosophy, the way we played. I mean, this is what I don't understand. If you go back and watch his games, at the beginning of his when he took over from us, when we was losing a game, right, he would bring 2 forwards on to win the game. We would end up playing with 4 forwards to get us back in the game. And then he just sort of drifted backwards and backwards and backwards. And I don't understand it. And he lost games in his head before we even started, in my eyes. Especially when we went to Chelsea, United, especially United. I mean, there's so many times under Arsene Wenger that we had the better team in the later years, if you know what I mean, of Wenger and Ferguson and that. We had such a better team than Man United, and we should have won. Like when Rashford, he scored 2 goals against us, I think it was. We should have annihilated United that time. He just stood still, mate. He stood still. Dispan, how you doing, mate? Hope you're well. Terry, do you think Arsenal will make a big signing this summer? I've tried to answer this, mate. Look, at the end of the day, I don't know how much money any team's going to have with the situation that we've been in. So, like I said, if we can get rid of about 5-6 players, get 50-60 million in, obviously you got 50 million hopefully in the war chest, 50-60 million. That gives us about 110, 120. For me, I would go and swap Lacazette for Partey. Straight swap, no money involved. That gives us our defensive midfielder that we need. Then I would try and get Upamecano and Maddison for 120 million for both of them. Excuse me. If we can do that, you're talking about then having Leno in goal for me. This is how I would start. Leno in goal, Tierney left back, Upamecano, Saliba, and Maitland-Niles right back. I'd have Torreira and Partey. I would have Maddison. I'd have either Saka or Martinelli on the left, Pepe on the right, and Aubameyang up front. I mean, if you look at that team on paper, that's frightening. absolutely frightening team. And you've got a spine right down the middle. You've got Leno in goal. You've got Saliba and Upamecano in the middle. You've got Torreira and Partey in the middle with Maddison and then Aubameyang up front. Absolutely be a fantastic team in my eyes. If we can get that and we can do that, why can't we go for at least top 4 next season and pushing? Terry, Seaman or Lehmann? No contest for me, Seaman. Lehmann was a very good goalkeeper, but Seaman for me was phenomenal. But then again, that could be because he was behind the great back four and all. He always had a great defenders in front of him. But the best thing about like the undefeated season and things like that, when you look at our squad, you're looking at we defended from the front. You had to get past Henry and Bergkamp first. And then you had to get past Vieira or Petit or Edu or Gilberto or you had to get past them. And then when you got past them, you had to get past Adams and Bold or Keown and Sol Campbell or and then you had Seaman in goal. That is what we're missing all day long. That's what we're missing. Seaman was a fantastic goalkeeper, and that save that he made against Sheffield United in the semi-final of the Cup, one of the best saves I've seen. Sofian, if I was an Arsenal fan, I would go for Diop, as Upamecano is too good for you lot, and always we are open to selling any player this summer. Listen, it'd be a big improvement on what we've got, mate, so I couldn't disagree with you, mate. String said, would you say partly the board was to blame for having no ambition and for allowing 4th place to be okay? Yes, totally agree. It is down to the board and all. If you look, like I said a bit earlier on, if you look at all the ex-players that have been coming out lately, that's been coming out lately and saying that, they went to basically the board and saying to him, look, why should I sign? You tell me what what you're going to do in the summer window, transfer windows, who's coming in, we will be pushing forward. And obviously they didn't, because like I said, you had Van Persie that went, you had Fabregas that went, Nasri that went, Clichy that went, Kleb that went. How many more players? You know what I mean? Son, there's loads of players that left us. Van Persie. And all them players are all 100%. Oi, what you got? So, yeah, it was definitely the ball's fault, mate. Definitely. Olivia said, Diop is a very good player. I wouldn't mind signing him. Or me, mate. Or me. CG, Terry, you've got a nice wallpaper, mate. That's all down to the missus, mate. I don't participate in that. I just have to decorate like most of us do. Jibs has put Jahid. I would prefer the Celtic striker though. Yep. Welcome back, Claude. Welcome back. Laugh out loud. It's ghastly. One Arsene Wenger. Oh, second half is back under. Oh, is it? Oh no, it's still. I know, it's just a replay. Sorry, I thought it was back underway. Arsene Wenger said Arsenal's biggest mistake was getting rid of the main core after having that great team. Man United did the same mistake when Moyes took over. Exactly, mate. Exactly. But to be fair, Alex Ferguson, again, fantastic. Got out when he knew the ship was sinking. Lone Star Londoner. After we lose to City, can we beat Leicester, Wolves, Spurs, Liverpool, and relegation facing Villa and Norwich? Why not, mate? Listen, like I said, we're all got to push on. We're all going to push on. It's like the beginning of the season. So why not? Strings one said, Terry, I'm a West Ham fan and my wife's supporting Arsenal, and us living 10 minutes from the Emirates, I have a soft spot for you, laugh out loud. So people saying that players are too good for you is stupid. Strings, it's the other way round for me, mate. I'm the Arsenal fan and the missus is a West Ham fan. So... But listen, at the end of the day, I understand what he's saying at the moment. You know what I mean? It's because we haven't got a really good squad. Once we start buying players again and getting and improving on the squad, then I do agree with that to a little bit. Do you know what I mean? That's what I mean about this is what I say about Ozil. At the moment, Earl hasn't got any players around him.
I think you understand. You better dance it down. Where you got Mesodale.
Thank you, Walter White. It's the first time I've seen you in the chat. Thank you for contributing. He's put, will you celebrate when Harry Kane lifts the Euros and World Cup trophy? Although I believe Claude is Italian.
No chance. No chance. You must be joking. And all them fans that were celebrating when he scored for England, they all slag him off all year round.
Jibs, question for Terry and Claude. Tierney is back. Should Arteta play Saka left wing and have a Aubameyang up front? What would be your front four be for the last 10 games?
Oh, yeah, that could be interesting, yeah.
Look, like I said, I mean, I would definitely have Tierney back as a left back because, you know what I mean, he is a proper left back. And what I know of him and what I know from Celtic fans, they say he's an absolute brilliant player. So I would put him at left back. And then we've got the option of Saka or Martinelli on the left wing. So that's definitely the way I would play and put a Aubameyang up front. Definitely. Don't know about you, Claude.
Yeah, hold on, mate. I've got to sort a few things out. Yeah, definitely. Whatever you say, Terry, at the moment. Sorry about it, mate.
That's all right, mate. We've got Mickey on up Mike and said, how can they spend millions in the summer when they've asked their players to take a pay cut? The current players won't be happy. Listen, like I said to you, if it ain't that we're going to be spending millions, if we've got like 50 or 60 million, if we've got 50 or 60 million to in the kitty already, and we can sell 5 or 6 players and get another 50, 60 million, and that's under the 20 million we've got. So that's how I would make the money, and then go for a straight swap with Partey. Lone Star Londoner said, tell life ain't strawberries and orgasm supporting Arsenal. We have to sell players and then recruit. Exactly, mate. Exactly what I just said. Get rid of about 6 players. I'll be happy to get 10 million for each of them. And that's 60 million raised there, mate. And then if we've got 50 million in the bank, like I said, 50, 60 million, just as Bayern's on the attack, Lewandowski. Oh.
Fucking TV now gone fucked now.
Prime Payet, Prime Ozil. Hope this helps. Yeah, exactly, Sofian. Hello, Snedden. Hope you're well, mate. Tell Claude you're okay. Yeah, we're all okay, mate. Snedden said, why hasn't Claude not included Torreira? Why didn't you include Torreira into your squad?
I don't know.
And you know your squad that we picked.
Terry, I've just got to come out a minute. I've got a few problems here, mate, with my TV. I don't know what's going on here.
All right, mate, no problem.
I'm just going to come out. I'll come back in a minute, yeah?
Yeah, hopefully he'll answer that in a minute, Snedden. Answer him again in a minute. Chayeeb said, Claude and Terry, who's your favourite team in the league, second to Arsenal? Oh, for me, I've got to go for West Ham. Because obviously my wife is West Ham. Most of my family's West Ham. So I've got to go West Ham, mate. But to be fair, I do look out for all London clubs. Millwall, Leyton Orient, Chelsea. So one Arsene Wenger said, what a coincidence that Arsenal decline started when Kroenke come into the picture. Put Wenger in Chelsea with Abramovich backing him. Bet he could win multiple invincibles and play beautiful football. I mean, we will never know that, unfortunately, because we don't know if it was Arsene Wenger that was buying the players that didn't want to spend the money, or was it the ball? Bayern Munich, Cummins, goes in. Oh, defender clears it, and no, it's still there. Coman on the left-hand side. Oh, what a ball. Bayern Munich in the box. Comes over. Keeper saves it. Oh, unlucky. Terry, Gordon Ramsay or Jamie Oliver? Gordon Ramsay, mate. Gordon Ramsay all day long. To be fair, Gordon Ramsay on the Gordon, Gino and Fred. Fantastic programs. I love watching them. Fantastic. Lone Star Londoner. Torreira is a super player. Keep. Definitely, mate. Definitely. I love him. I think it'd be fantastic if he gets someone that could be really good next to him. Sophie and Terry Coyes. Not a problem. West Ham. My man Terry. Now, look, you know, I've got a couple of me other family there, Millwall and all, but let's be honest, I've got to be old school. When the FA Cup draw comes out and the Coca-Cola Cup draw comes out, the first one I'm looking for after Arsenal and hoping for is the West Ham Millwall game. I'm hoping for it because I just love it. It's old school. Jib just put Claude Terry, Saka left wing, Ozil number 10, Pepe right wing, Aubameyang up front, or would you have Martinelli right wing and Pepe number 10, thinking best combination to get goals last 10 games? Oh, great ball. Oh, what a goal by Lewandowski, 4-0. He lets the ball run through his legs and backheels it into the goal. What a goal. 4-0, Bayern Munich. Game, set and match. Bayern League champions, without doubt. What a goal this is. If you haven't seen it, have a look at this. Let's just make sure there's no, it don't look like Lewandowski gets the ball. Koeman plays it on the wing. Gnabry passes it back. Lewandowski lets it go through his legs and then backheels it past the keeper. 4-0, Bayern Munich. What a goal. Get in there. What can I say? Claude and Terry. I'd go, for me, if Saka, I'd go for the first one, Jibs. Saka left wing, Ozil number 10, Aubameyang up front and Pepe right wing. That's the way I'd go, mate, personally. 4-0. Yeah, we've got 4-0. CG, we're all good, Diesel. Hope you're well, Diesel. Sophie and West Ham, we're all going to be fights. Old school, mate. Old school. Love it. Laura, how you doing, Laura? Hope you're well. Nice to see you back in the chat. Someone said it was your son's birthday. What was your gift to your son? Unfortunately, it wasn't my son, Laura. It was my dog. It was my dog's birthday. I think Claude got mixed up, so he thought it was my son. But then again, for me, it might have been my fault because I did say it's my boy's birthday. And I'm just getting it up for you. I said it was my boy's birthday, and we treat our dogs like a fin. So there's my boy. He's got his hat on. All right, let me get that green screen off for a minute. Green screen. There you can see it now. Oh, no, that's the wrong one. There's my boy. It was his 5th birthday yesterday. So thank you, Laura, for mentioning it. Bayern Munich on the attack again. Muller charging through. No, we've got it. No. Davis got through. 5-0. 5-0. Unbelievable. 5-0. Davis with the goal. This is unbelievable. 5-0. What a game. Davis gets the ball. He tackles the defender. Goes through. Nice little shimmy. And bang! Straight through the goal. The goalkeeper's doing his absolute nut. He's going crazy. Just seeing a replay. He's going through. And what a good goal. 5-0. Well done. Lone Star, do you think Pepe lacks confidence because he wasn't Emery's choice? Exactly, mate. Exactly that. Not only that, he was trying to make him play like a left back. You know what I mean? How many times, let's be honest, how many times did you see Pepe run forward like he does with Arteta? Hardly ever. So I totally agree. CJ, enjoying his birthday. It's cute. Thanks, mate. Do you think... yeah, I've said that one. What else we got? One Arsene Wenger. Imagine if the board hired Big Sam instead of Lundberg. Where would we be right now? Oh, my God. I would hate to think, mate. I would hate to think. Dusseldorf are coming forward. Crosses it in. Well defended. Claude's gone to get the drinks in. He's gone to get the drinks in, mate. He definitely has. Oh, shite. He's just having a few problems, Claude. He just messaged me. He said he'd be back as soon as possible. Tip. What we got? Laura, what's your opinion on Sir Chip's contribution to the club? Listen, it's his fault. Well, it's not his fault. He's one of the people that let Kroenke come in. He's one of the people that let Kroenke come in, so I can't forgive him for that, to be honest. Yeah, I just can't forgive him. Can't forgive him, unfortunately. Lone Star Londoner said we should have got Eddie Howe. No, look, I really do like. I do like Eddie Howe. He's a great manager, but he's no good for us, unfortunately. Yaz, would you like to time travel and see dinosaurs? Oh, should I be controversial here? How do we know there was dinosaurs? Yes, how do we know there was dinosaurs? I mean, they find these bones and they call them dinosaurs, but no one will ever know because... Or is that just being too controversial? Jibs, do you remember Pepe scored those free kicks against Victoria, saved his skin, then he got dropped by Palace? Beggars believe that. Yeah, I don't understand that. I don't know why he did that. Look, the only thing I can think, hold up, Pavard's going for the hat-trick. Oh, what a save. Great shots from Pavard. He went for the hat-trick there from way outside the box. Let's have a look at this. God, way outside, about 35 yards out. Great save, and it's gone for a corner. Pavard wants his hat-trick here, I tell you. Bayern's had 2 corners in, well, more than 2 corners in this game, but they've scored from 2 corners. So can they score again? Olivia said, Sir Chip's only contribution to our club was being rude to shareholders at AGMs. Spot on, mate. Spot on. Yeah, you're right there. Sorry, I got it wrong. I have to take that back. Gunnosaurus. He is a bat. So, yeah. Strings. Arsenal fans. You are a massive club. Borders on top managers only. We are a massive club. Strings. We just lost our way, unfortunately, at the moment. But hopefully, hold up the corner coming in. By oh, it's just gone over his head. Who was that? Was that Pavard? They're desperately trying to set him up here. I'm sure. No, it wasn't Pavard. It was Lewandowski at the back post. I thought it was Pavard. 5-0 Bayern Munich. I mean, this is unbelievable. It's gone. Oh, it was another corner. It's another corner. Kimmich taking the corner. Ball comes in. Oh. Pavard makes a foul. So let's see where this leaves Bayern Munich. They are now 80. They've scored 86 goals this season. So that means they're 12 goals. They've got 12 more goals than Dortmund and all. So not only will they be 10 points in front, they'll be 12 goals ahead of them in goal difference. That's a lot. That's a lot of goal difference and all. What else we got? So we've got 2 weeks after this week for the Premier League to be. Oh, that was unlucky there. As they show a replay, I mean, what a fantastic goal by Lewandowski. What a fantastic goal. And then you got Davis right through the legs. the players having a big debate after that goal and all. They was having a big debate on the pitch. Yeah, we've got 2 weeks now. 2 weeks from this week. Well, no, under 2 weeks now before the start of the season. So, is that Christian Grosch? Anyone? Is that? I'm sure. Is that Christian Grosch? It looks like him. Or is it someone else I'm thinking of? Their manager, Dusseldorf. Dan E. Bayern going to win this 7 or 8-0. Well, we've still got another over half hour to go. Dusseldorf on the right hand side. Freaky Cole comes over. Oh, has he missed that? How has he missed that? They could have at least had 2 or 3 goals themselves, Dusseldorf. Comes the boss goal. Straight across. Knew I was in the goal. He was never going to save that. He basically had an open goal. Yes, I heard that there may be friendlies before the EPL starts. Oh, that'd be interesting, yes. Laura, will Man City have Sane back? I don't know, to be honest. I don't know. But like I said, I mean, most teams will have 9 out of their 10 starting 11 back, especially us, which is great news. As Bayern are on the attack here. Ball comes over. No, it's offside. It's offside. Avi said, Terry, Bayern Munich are on another level. They definitely are, mate. But, I mean, we've got to remember that Dusseldorf are third from bottom. So, you know, and Bayern's making 2 subs here. Oh, Rossler, that's it, Oliver. Thank you, mate. It is Rossler. Jib said, Terry, how do you think Bayern would do in the Premier League? Their league is boring, and along with CRA, Juve win it every year. Only this year, Premier League title has gone that way. I've always said that, mate. I've always said, even with the Spanish league, I mean, you know, Bayern and Real Madrid, but, you know, Real Madrid of late, Dusseldorf are through. He's in on goal. They've still got a chance. Just outside the box. Shoot. It's just gone wide and over the post. Listen, I mean, there'd definitely be top 6 side by him. Definitely every year there'd be a top 6 side. But you're talking about a different league altogether. You know what our league's like. You can't just expect to go away to bloody Brighton or, you know, West Ham or Aston Villa on a cold winter night and expect to win. Do you know what I mean? It's hard. It's hard going. It's tough. It's so much faster. So much more contact being made. So you would never know, to be honest. I mean, it's all right having one-off games like in the Champions League or Europa League and that. But to do it, you know, for 38 games a season, you don't know how they would, mate, to be honest. One Arsene Wenger. Who was your celebrity crush when you was a teen? Crazy to think Dennis Rodman dated Madonna, Electra, and wouldn't surprise me if he got Pamela Anderson as well. I mean, just a moment. We've got Bayern's in the box. No, he's been tackled. And now Bayern's got it back just outside the box. And now they've gone backwards. For me, I think, first of all, it definitely was Pamela Anderson. She was great. But I've had a few different ones, to be honest. Terry Hatcher was really nice. The Superwoman. And what's her name? I can't think of her name. In her younger days, I really liked Nicole Kidman and all. So quite a variety for me. Bayern, Muller, how on earth has he done that? He snatched at the shot. And it's gone wide of the post. Terry Duffel, Rosler. Sorry, mate, I stand corrected. La Liga only has Real Madrid and Barcelona. Exactly, Ava. Dan, anyone can beat anyone in the Premier League. Exactly. You know what I mean? It's so hard to say how these teams would do in the Premier League because it's, you know, on the day, anyone can beat anyone. It's as simple and easy as that. If you don't turn up on a day, it's not like, let's be honest. I mean, how easy has it been, really? I mean, I know Dusseldorf has had 2 or 3 chances, but Bayern Munich, it's like a training ground, you know. Not saying that they're absolutely rubbish, Dusseldorf. But, you know what I mean? It's been like a training session for Bayern. Lone Star, Oliver Luton John. Susan Boyle. I love it, Lone Star. I love it, mate. Let me just Dusseldorf just outside. He's in the box, turns, he shoots. It's gone wide. Is he giving a corner? He's giving a corner here. Giving a corner for Dusseldorf. If anyone don't know Mike, please, everyone go download Mike from Apple Play Store or Google Play Store. Download it. Put our code in CBS 301, and that will sign you up to our channel on Mike. It's all free. You don't have to pay, nothing like that. Corner comes in. Oh, it's a shot. Oh, Nua. Great save. Great save on his left-hand side. Goes out for another corner. Yeah, download Mike. CBS, put our code in CBS 301, and then once you've downloaded it, you can sync up your app to your TV or the laptop, wherever you're watching the match, and you can hear Claude and the Bansta's commentary. Especially when Arsenal come back, the first game of the season against Man City. Corner comes across. Terrible, terrible corner. Especially when we play Man City, you'll be able to listen to our commentary. And then while you're there, everyone go and give our great friends, Craig and Connor at Anfield Agenda. Fantastic. They've helped us out a lot. Go give them a follow too, because they're fantastic. And it's 65 minutes gone in this game. Bayern Munich 5, Dusseldorf 0. Bayern have been all over them. They've played really well, to be honest. I'd love to see. I think Pavard's come off now. I would like to have seen he's got his hat-trick. Muller in the box, turns. No, it's come back out. What we got? Arsenal says, has Claude gone for a Bumian? He's having problems with his internet at the moment. He's trying to get it back on. Josh Carr has said, is the Arsenal mascot a reference to Arsene Wenger? A dinosaur. Yes. Has Claude been abducted by aliens, Terry? I think he might have. He's got something wrong with his internet. So, Jar Head has put, where has Claude gone? We're just waiting for him to come back, mate. He's just having problems with his internet. Jibs, Gio, he's got better, pal. You're right. Inter challenging this year. Napoli last few years, very good team. What I meant, it's always the same outcome. Juve ended up winning it. Yeah. Grant has said, what were your thoughts on Podolski? Do you think he was overrated? I personally rate. Listen, Grant, I absolutely loved him. I thought he was fantastic, to be honest. I really did. I don't think Wenger got the best out of him, because I think if he played him in his right position, I think he would have been lethal. I absolutely loved him for Germany when he played with, for the Germans. I thought he was a fantastic player, and I'm gutted that Wenger didn't utilise his power better. Shrim Ones, Terry, can you download Mic on PC? I don't know, mate. I think you might be able to if you go to the App Store. What PC you got? Oh no, you've got a PC. So yeah, have you got the Apple one? Yeah. Sorry, I'm just gonna do a Claude now. Go on to the wine. And like magic, there's an hand that comes along and tops it up for you. Thank you. Robert says, Bayern play like against 12-year-old boys. Yeah. Jamie Williams, how you doing, mate? Not seen you in the chat before. Thanks for coming over. Claude was brilliant yesterday on Football Terrace. Talked about absolute sense about the Invincibles. He absolutely did, Jamie, and thank you for your comments. We said this at the beginning of the show. Claude and the Banstas, me, Diesel, and Claude ourselves would love to thank everyone that went on the comments on Terry's Football Terrace video that he put out afterwards. I mean, Claude got a lot of love for that, and even on the Google chat and all. So yeah, we just want to thank every one of you that backed Claude. Like we said, there's nothing but love coming from our side. I mean, you know, what other people do, we can't control, unfortunately. So thank you very much. We really do appreciate your backing and your continued support for this channel. The other way you can help us with your support is obviously, please, with the YouTube videos and the on Hot Mic, if you can like and share, that will definitely help us out and drive up. Dave's got through. That's got to be a free kick. No, I think he's played the advantage. He should have given a free kick there. Muller. Pass it over. Bayern Munich on the right-hand side. Gnabry. Ah, it's gone backwards. Now they're going back. No, coming back forwards. Gnabry. Go on, shoot. Oh, Lewandowski for the hat-trick. Oh, what are they doing in the box? Kick it out, for goodness sakes. Gnabry was unlucky there, and Lewandowski should have scored. What have we got here? Artul, thanks very much for coming over, mate. I don't think I've seen you in the chat before. Your thoughts on whether Arsenal can get a result at Etihad straight after the break? I've said it earlier on, mate, but I'll quickly say it again. Look, at the end of the day, it's like the start of a new season for every team. So why can't we go there and get a result? Listen, if there's ever a time to play Man City and for the players to be up for it and to prove a point, this is the time to do it. You know what I mean? Especially now we've got all our players back. I know they're going to have their players back too, but especially now we've got all our players back. TNE, you know what I mean? We're going to have Cedric, Soros back. Do you know what I mean? We should. I think we could give a really good game at Man City, and I'm going 3-1 Arsenal. I'm going to be positive. I am. I may be wrong. We may get smashed. But listen, I'm back in Arteta. I'm back in Arsenal. So 3-1 Arsenal. I'm going. Strings One says, "Tell, what do you do as a job, and would you ever leave your job to do this full time?" I'm a driver, mate. I do night work, delivering driver. And I would love to, mate. I would love to do this full time and obviously do live watch-alongs, do load more content. There's a lot more things that are in the pipeline, everyone. A lot of things coming up. Probably in a week to 2 weeks' time that we'll be able to let you know what it is and give you more information on that. But just for the moment, it's under wraps. But there's hopefully some good things coming on this channel. Obviously with Claude, he's a legend. I mean, I haven't got to say that. And Diesel, big up Diesel. He does some great stuff behind the scenes and all, like myself. He helps out in the chat. So yeah, I'd love to do it full time. And the only, the way that we could get to there is by people obviously subscribing to us, liking and sharing our content. Robert says, today we also have UFC Live, of course, too late for many people. Robert, Archie, is it fight night for the UFC? Look, listen, it's fight night for the UFC, and it seems like a lot of people want to do a live watch-along. So if you're up for it, I will do it. I think Stan's up for it. Maybe Glenn might be too. So let's do it. I will do a live watch-along. You've heard it now, so it'll definitely be on. Jibs has put, Arteta knows City better than other managers, having spent 3 years there. Have a system to get a result at the Etihad. Exactly, Jibs. You know what I mean? If anyone knows how to beat him, it's going to be him. So hopefully he can put it through for us, mate. Oh God, where has it gone? Corner comes in. Gone. Avi, it said, let's not forget Man City just brought back Laporte. Man City have just brought back Laporte and Stones. Let's not underestimate. I'm not underestimating them, Avi. I'm not underestimating them. I just think, like I said, I'm just going to keep the good vibe going. Lone Star. Yeah, whatever tell, City will win 3-0. It's going to go one way or the other, isn't it? It's going to go one way or the other. Either I'm going to be right or you're going to be right, or we're both wrong and it'd be a draw. Just as Bayern come through, comes across. Oh, that was a poor ball. But it's just outside the box. Muller, gone for the shot. No, rebounded. Robert said, UFC on ESPN, Woodland versus Burns. I'm going Woodland, Robert. I'm going Woodland, mate. Woodley, not Woodland. Woodley. Muller crosses it over, but it's gone out for a corner. Where have we got? Yaz, Ali versus Tyson. That'd be a great fight, mate. Lone Star. Arsenal fans talk only about the past and are delusional in the present. Listen, I'm not delusional at all. Not delusional. But, listen, a lot of people, when Emery comes, said that we're going to do things. We're going to do great things. Look what he's done. He's won the Europa League 3 times on a trot. Do you know what I mean? He had this little USB that he had all the players on, and he knew exactly how to improve them. What did he improve? What did he improve? He had everything on paper. His CV was fantastic, but he was shit. So why can't we, you know, some of us have a little belief in Arteta? Well, this is what I don't understand. I've got belief in Arteta. I wanted Arteta when we lost 4-1 in Baku. I think that he will be a great manager for us. If we can get a few players in under Arteta, I think he will be a great manager for us. I really do. Dusseldorf, oh, no, that's gone. Dan E, yes, UFC Watchalong. Thanks, mate. I look forward to seeing you in the chat, mate. Is Arteta the next Alan Pardew? I hope not. Listen, I'm not saying I'm going to get it right. It's just my personal opinion. That's what I mean. It's just my personal opinion. I could be totally wrong, and it could go tits up for me. But I personally do believe that he will do some good things for us. Grant, I personally don't like UFC, but I tune in to watch along to give you guys support. Thank you very much, Grant. That's really appreciated. What's your favourite kit? Gio said. The banana one, mate. Diesel, love you, tell true friend. Diesel, love you too, mate. Big yourself up. You do some great work in the chat behind the scenes, mate, and it's, you know, love it. Strings just signed up to it, Mike. Everyone sign up, helps this channel to reach the great top heights. Strings, thank you very much, mate. Really appreciate it. Laura said, my neighbours, City fans, are planning on doing a screening with 10 people since bars are shut. Ridiculous if people start doing that. Listen, you don't really need to do that if you can go online. You know, you've got all these online video chat things. You can do it that way, really. Do you know what I mean? And still stay safe. So why not do it that way, Laura? You can still enjoy yourself. Look, we can enjoy ourselves. We all can have a drink along, win along, sin along, and hopefully smash the City. That'd be great. Lone Star, we haven't beaten City since 2017 in the FA Cup. We couldn't beat Norwich this season. Lone Star, we was talking about this earlier on. This, you know, how great the 89 season was with Arsenal going to Liverpool. We hadn't beaten Liverpool at Anfield for 15 years. Liverpool hadn't lost there for 3 years by 2 goals or more. So, you know what I mean? It can happen. We've got to turn it around sometime. So why not now? And let's have a bit of positivity and hopefully we can do it, mate. Listen, I totally respect your opinion, mate. Totally respect it. And I understand where you're coming from. I know what we've been like over the last 2 years and, you know, what we've had to put up with, the shit that we've had to watch. But hopefully, you know, we can only hope. We can only hope, Lone Star, mate. Robert, Jones wants too much money. He certainly does, mate. He certainly does. Would you like to see it, though? I take it you're talking about UFC. Archie, we couldn't beat Norwich yet beat Chelsea and United. What does that mean? Exactly, Archie. Exactly. But Jones said Dana was lying. Don't know who to believe. who's, you know, where's that gone? Jibs. Terry, it's free hit, no pressure on Arsenal. Nobody expects them to get a result at City and City to plumb all Arsenal. DT said the same thing on All Guns Blazing podcast. I agree. Exactly. That's what I mean. You know, we've got to turn the results around sometime, you know. So why can't it be this time? And like I said, it's like a start of a new season. Just as Bayern are on the attack now. Oh, Davis has nicked it inside the box. Ah. No, they cleared it now, Dusseldorf. Exactly. Like I said, Jibs, you know, we just have a bit of positivity and you never know. Jibs, next Alan Pardew. For sure. Don't believe Dana. Lone Star. Arteta is a coach and an unproven elite level man. Yeah, he is. You're right. He is an unproven coach. But the only way that you can prove yourself is by giving a chance to prove yourself. If we don't give him the chance, then how can he prove himself? Listen, he could have went to Everton, he could have went to another club, and then he could have done it there. Why not let us be the experiment at the minute? Because at the moment, under Emery was absolutely dog shit. Let's be honest, Carlo Ancelotti that people wanted is not doing great things at Everton. Jose Mourinho, some people wanted, he's not doing great things at Tottenham. Who would have said that Allegri, if he would have come in, Simeone, he still would have had to play with these players? I don't understand what some fans think that these managers would have done differently with these players. Do you automatically assume that because they're great managers and what they've done in the past, they would have come straight in and turned these players around to be all Ronaldos and Messis? What else can Arteta do at the moment that they would have done? I don't know, mate. That's just my opinion. Gio, Terry, Claude, Diesel are not delusional. They get frustrated and want better because of the past. And I took it exactly, Gio. You're totally right. Danny, what happened to Glenn? Is he still up that ladder? Hopefully, he's still up that ladder, and he's not hanging down from it because we can't get hold of him at the minute. But hopefully, we can get him on for the UFC tonight. Strings. You don't need to do that when you've got Claude and the Banstas. Arteta is already showing good organisation skills. He is, CG. Lone Star, you're too pessimistic. Maybe I am. But, you know, until I see differently, look, at the end of the day, when I see Emery come in, I gave him the benefit of the doubt. I didn't want him. He came in and I gave him the benefit of the doubt. We went that 22 game run unbeaten, right? I was, like I said, I come away from them games. I was ringing my dad and my brother up saying, what the fuck is this geezer doing? What is he doing? Yes, we've won the game, but we are absolutely shit. How on earth they didn't beat us, these teams, I have no clue. We was just lucky. Muller in the box, shoots, and he's hit it wide. Oh, no, it's gone for a corner. Oh, no, it weren't Muller. It was Groschisser. Yeah, it was definitely a corner. And, yeah, I could not see how we was going to progress under Emery. I could see it straight away. Even though we was on that 22 run unbeaten. Corner comes in. Oh, it's right across the goal. It's got to be. Surely. No, they've got rid of it. Just outside the box. They're still on the attack. Bayern Munich, can they get the 6th goal? 8 minutes to go, 5-0 up still. Gone out. And they've got rid of it. No, they still got it, Bayern, just outside the box. No, that's a place kick. I've lost my train of thought now. Yeah, with Emery. So, you know, it's I couldn't see where he was taking us. Arteta, I can see improvement. Listen, it's not a fantastic improvement. I can see a really good defensive improvement. We're not leaking in as many goals. It's took away a little bit from the attack. I agree that, you know, attacking wise, we're not on full throttle at the moment. But he's doing things in stages. You can't do it all at once. And especially not with the players that we've got. We need to get rid of 5, 6, 7 players, right? We need to get some good, at least 3 to 4 great players in. If we can get them in, then we will be on our way back up the table, in my eyes. What we got here? Strings. People doing that in the same household. You don't need to do that when you can catch watchalongs with Claude and the Bansta. Exactly. Thank you very much. I think I've lost a few of the comments here. Stan, the man's in the house. How you doing, Stan? Hope you're well, mate. Do you want to do the UFC watch-along tonight, Stan? Everyone wants a UFC watch-along, so I'm up for it if you're up for it, mate. Lone Star Londoner says, Arteta needs to sell 10 players. If that's what it's got to be, that's what it's got to be, mate. Liam, one man, banter, quality. Unfortunately, we've lost Claude. I don't know where he's gone. I think he wants a drink on his own. He's being unsociable. I'm only joking. He's having a lot of problems with his internet at the moment. So we're trying to get him back. Hopefully we can, mate, just before the end. But we've only got 6 minutes now. So Archie says, Lone Star, nobody disagrees, but it's realistically, you can't sell them all in one summer. Exactly, Archie. Exactly, mate. Jizz says, give Emery some more credit than beating him. Unfortunately, mate, of what I see of him at Arsenal, I can't give him anything. And that's the truth. That's just my opinion. You know, like I said, he's got a great CV, but that's only on paper. He couldn't do it in English football. It was rubbish. So, Lone Star London said, true, Archie, but until the majority of the players leave, we will stay ban average. You're right, mate. I totally agree with you. Cliff, how you doing, mate? I don't think I've seen you in the chat before. Nice to see you. He said, we need 3 players, 2 midfielders, 1 defender, and get rid of all our deadwood. Can't disagree with you there, mate, either. Totally agree. Jizz says, if we get world-class players like Lingard and Fraser, I would be happy. Robert says, I become a fan of Arsenal when once watching them in the pub. I thought I'm watching FIFA esports. I'm from abroad. Now I don't feel Arsenal like core fan. Listen, mate, you know, at one stage we was phenomenal. We had a great team. We was the Barcelona of English football. But now, unfortunately, like I said, Wenger sold our best players and didn't buy like for like. So unfortunately, Stan's agreed, everyone. Stan's agreed. UFC watch along. So we will definitely be doing it. Stan the man, well done, mate. I think it starts at 2 o'clock. I will let you know afterwards the starting time. I will get it set up. So everyone, please come along. Like I said, go and download OpMic. Use the code CBS301. That signs you up to our channel on OpMic, and you'll be able to listen to our commentary through your TV or the laptop, or whatever way you're watching the UFC tonight, or any live watch-alongs, and you can sync up your app, and you can listen to Claude and the Bansters, me and Stan tonight commentary instead of anybody else's commentary that is on the TV. So please go over. And also, like I said, we will be doing a forfeit. Me, Stan, Glenn, Diesel, and Claude, depending on what you pick. If we can get 200 followers by the Man City live watch-along. We have got 116 followers at the moment. So we still need 84 followers. We still need 84 followers. So Lone Star said, people ban on about the owners, the board, the manager, but the players we have are awful. You're right, Lone Star. I totally agree with you. I say half of the team we need to get rid of. But just before I say that, a free kick by the corner flag for Bayern Munich. Can they get their 6th goal? Ball comes in. Oh, just outside the box. Bayern still got a chance here. No, they slowed it down. Dusseldorf's got rid of. Danny said, big up, Terry and Stan the man. I'll buy him back in the box. He turned and the keeper's got it. Alex, where's Claude gone, Terry? Unfortunately, he went out to get a bit of drink and his internet has gone down. So he's trying to get back on. But unfortunately, he's leaving it late, mate. Lone Star Londoner said, this Arsenal team has fallen apart like cheap soup. It definitely has, mate. It definitely has. Yes, Stan. Yes, mate. You're in the forfeit and all. Michael Harper. I don't think I've seen you in the chat, Michael, but nice seeing you, mate. Evening, Terry. Hope you're good, mate. I'm very well, mate. Very well. Kuram said, John Jones' technical ability might be able to trouble Francis as he's long survived first, second rounds. Yeah, you're totally right. John Jones is a very good fighter, mate. Tactically, very good. Very, what do you call it? Very, he's very nimble. Like, you know, his legs and arms are all over the place. He's got a great game, and it's going to be very hard, mate. Very hard. Archie said, "Come on, guys, we've got to make them have the hottest sauce on cam." Oh, mind you, I'm up for that. I'm up for that, Archie. I'm up for a bit of that, mate. Robert said, ultimately, in charge of the team and players are the owners. Exactly, Robert. You're right. What we got? Arsenal 942 said, hair's grown quite long. Gonna give myself a Corona cut. Wish me luck, people. Good luck, mate. Oh, I've got to do mine and all. Mine's growing like Jack Nicholson's. You know, my hair, unfortunately, all grows from here and nothing on top. When I get up of the morning, it just all sticks up. It's ridiculous. Lone Star London said, Arsene Wenger once said, every married man thinks he has the prettiest wife. True, you know. Well, I can't disagree with him. One Arsene Wenger said, there we go. Full time, everyone. Bayern Munich 5, Dusseldorf 0. Walk in the park, really. Walk in the park for Bayern Munich. But, I mean, that to me has got to be game, set and match. Bayern Munich are definitely the Bundesliga's champions now. They've got 6 games to go, I think, and they're 10 points ahead with a 12-goal difference. So, listen, I can't see anyone beating that. Gio said, Khalid, best UFC fighter ever. He has the best discipline I've ever seen. No talk, just punches and wrestling. Listen, Gio, I do agree with you. He is a phenomenal fighter. But he can get to. And what I mean by that is, you know, mind games. I mean, look what happened, what he done with the Conor McGregor. You know, he should never have let that happen. Never have jumped over the fence and never have done that. He's just won the world title off of Conor McGregor. He should never have done that. Conor McGregor also didn't. I don't think he had his head in the game properly, just like the Diaz one. I think the commercial hype got to him. You know, he I don't know. I just want to see a rematch. For me, if there's a rematch and McGregor just solely concentrates on fighting and putting all his efforts into training, I think it'll be a totally different ball game in the second fight. I really do. I'm not saying that he'll win. I'm just saying it'll be a totally different ball game. Karam says, Archie, I don't think we can underestimate Jones, mate. He's very hard to land a clean punch on him. Exactly. Jamie Williams said, my God, I hope Premier League isn't this boring. Oh, thanks, mate. Thanks for your comment. James said, although Louise is not the standard that I want at Arsenal, I still feel that he should stay for one more season to guide Saliba and Martinelli. Listen, if I don't mind having him as a squad player, if that's all he is, to be honest, personally. I mean, I think we should be aiming higher. You know, Saliba should definitely be in next year. And if we can get someone like Upamecano, then it would definitely be a good squad player. Just says, Arsenal Ball do have ambition. They said they wanted to do a Leicester. Hopefully they do, mate. Hopefully they do. One Arsene Wenger said, Khalid is a bit of a one-trick pony, though. I do think he is a bit of a one-trick pony. Only time will tell. Someone's got to show us that, though, to be honest, one Arsene Wenger. Robert said, only hope is that Kroenke's son will say to father, give me this pie of the Empire, Arsenal, and some cash so I can get football. Yeah, I totally agree with you, Robert. Hopefully, you know, I don't know. We've got to hope, mate. We've got to hope, but it's going to be hard in this window because obviously the situation that everyone's in. You know, everyone's in the same situation, so I don't think no one's going to go out and spend big. So, like I said, if we can sell 5 to 6 players, get 60 million in, hopefully they can still put 60 million in. That's 120 million straight swap for Lacazette, and then that's what I'd do. I'd go out and try and get James Maddison and Upman Meccano, and then I think we'd have a great team to challenge next season. I really do. Gio's put Terry. How would he feel if some trash your bus and disrespected your family, wife, and said he does sex farts out of the guys? I said, yeah, no, I get you, Gio. I really do get you, mate. But it's mind games, isn't it? It's all mind games at the end of the day. If you can get into your opponent's head before the fight, you know what I mean? Then that's just a one up on you. But for me, you know what I mean, he won the fight. That was all we needed to do. That shut Conor McGregor up, to be honest. He didn't have to do what he did, really. Let's be honest. He's lucky, really, to be fighting again with the US laws anyway, because they're really strict. So, Khalib is definitely not a one-trick pony, CG said. Right. Listen, guys, it's we've been going for 2 hours and 20 minutes. I need to get some dinner in me, have a few more drinks, and then get ready for the UFC Watchalong. So it'd be me, Stan, hopefully Glenn, and you never know, Claude might be able to come back and he might join us too. So I just want to thank everyone in the chat room. Thank you for supporting us, supporting Claude and the Banters, and especially Claude, and supporting me, to be honest. You know what I mean? Because been on here for second half and you're stuck with me. So there's just so much love in the chat room. I want to big up Diesel and all. Who's obviously got other things he's had to do today, but he will be back soon. We've got our Monday night show. We've got a Bournemouth person coming on and a Burnley person coming on, and there'll be someone else who we're trying to get on for our review the Premier League show on the Monday night. So yeah, looking forward to it. I just want to say again, like I said, thank you so much for sticking with me. And I know Claude hasn't been on. I really appreciate it. Thank you for all the love that you've given Claude and Diesel. We really do appreciate it. We've got some big things coming in the next couple of weeks. So watch out for that. We've got 2 or 3 things to announce. And yeah, and we'll be doing the UFC Watchalong tonight. So big yourselves up. Thank you very much. And I'll see you soon. It's time to go, as Claude would say. Thank you very much.